Peace, love, wholeness, family. Welcome back to the channel. If you're seeing this, that means this message is for you. So go on ahead and receive it as it resonates. If it don't, just let it fly and keep it pushing, y'all. It's early. Let's go on ahead and get a message from our ancestors and see what needs to be illuminated at this time, here and now, for my divine love chosen. I hope y'all are doing well, taking care of yourselves, doing the best that you can for you and yours. All of my divine love chosen, come on in, hit that subscribe button if you are new, and receive these blessings and messages of awareness. I may cuss, I may cry, speaking first and second person. So if that bothers you, that just means the messages aren't for you. Okay? So, any hate and karmic energy is determined to being in that energy towards me, my daughter, our family and foundation, and my divine love chosen. You will receive the karma that you reap into our energy, project into our energy, and deserve. So be mindful. Gratitude. First card coming out is Liberation. Green could be significant, your heart chakra. Yeah. Through surrender. Liberation through surrender. Deeper understanding. Releasing your need to control. And being of service. You feel good when you can help others. There could be somebody who is guided to surrender, right? And through that surrender of being of service and generous and helping people that they are guided to help, you are liberated. Yeah. I mean, joy did come out in reverse, so somebody could be in the energy of experiencing, you know, a lack thereof. But through that surrender, through that surrender, you will be liberated and you will find your joy again. You would feel more joyful. Should we pull some channel messages? Spirits are yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay. We got the little cutesy deck. So let's see. What needs to be illuminated at this time? For my divine love chosen, with the help of my waters. Yeah, somebody could be calling on the Lord. So when you call on the Lord, you got to be prepared to answer. You got to be prepared to surrender your need to control. And listen. Spirit is saying, don't hurt yourself by being so resistant towards surrendering. Yeah, somebody in the energy could wish things were the way they used to be. Spirit is saying, don't you know I really wish you would let me? Or don't you know I really wish you would? Yeah, don't you know I really wish you would let me? Be of service. There could be somebody resistant. I'm picking up on two different energies. Love is in motion. Thank you. Being in gratitude. Love is active. Thank you. Being in gratitude. Showing your gratitude. But, you know, somebody could be wishing things was the way they was before. Like I said in one of my last readings. It's like somebody who, you know, one of your divine love chosen who, you know, actively prays and actively, you know, calls on the Lord, and then, you know, when they manifest that one in their life, they ain't ready for it, right? So somebody could be in that energy as well. What needs to be illuminated? Yeah. Somebody could be in alliance or hoping and wishing and praying on an alliance. It's not that complicated. It's really simple, actually. To be genuine, to be generous, to be of service. Spirit wants to remind you, you are okay. You are okay. Don't strain yourself or stress yourself or hurt yourself too much. No matter where you are in life, things ain't never gonna be the way they was yesterday or the day before. As much as we try to, as humans, as much as we try to cultivate like a repetitive routine, life is meant to be changed. Like life is meant for you to grow and change and evolve. So coming into a deeper acceptance of letting go of how things used to be. so that you can see clearly what it is and what it ain't, so that you're not confused, manipulated, or controlled by any illusions, so that you are in alignment with the truth, your core truth, and so that you can resonate with those that you align with that also reflect the truth. Somebody could be disturbed by your energy. Somebody could feel disturbed. You know, something in their spirit, they gotta heal, they gotta grow. They disturbed that love is in motion. They disturbed that you are in purpose. Somebody could be afraid. Don't be afraid now. Somebody could be afraid too. For the real karmic energy, somebody could be afraid because they was wishing a whole bunch of ill will on you, wishing you a whole bunch of sicknesses and health issues and problems, wanting you to be in the energy of like overindulging or not taking care of yourself. They real mad too when they, you know, because you're not in the energy of you know, always posting everything you do, your every move, everything that you do, and how you be. They assume that like you're not taking care of yourself, and are in this energy, you know. Somebody is mad that you like actually enjoy eating fruits, that you actually enjoy drinking your cocos, that you actually enjoy drinking your smoothies. And there could be people who's mad that sometimes you like to indulge and sometimes you like to nourish your beast, right? And be in balance. Go ahead, put it back on there. Come here, give me bunny nose. Go ahead, baby. I'm still in the middle of my reading. And we got these commercials coming on.
Wait, just hurry up before the store is going to be closed.
No, it's not, baby. It's early in the morning. The store is not closing until night. Okay? Don't be rushing, mama. Shut my door. Shut my door, please. Thank you. Somebody could be in their feelings, you know, because you live a balanced lifestyle and you honor every aspect of yourself, the good and the bad, okay? Finding a good balance, never overindulging in any spectrum, okay? Embracing your light energy while also embracing your shadow energy, okay? So somebody could be, you know, hesitant in your energy because you are so calm and you are so, you just are who you are, right? But I ain't scary. I don't bite unless I got to. I ain't scary. I'm just, you know, I'm just me. I'm just passionate. So get out your head, get grounded, okay? Stay focused on what you got going on. gotta come up off of here and make my list. This girl talking about hurry up, cause the store's gonna close. No, it ain't. It's way too early for all of that. Look, we got the Ten of Cups coming out first. Gratitude. That's beautiful energy. Dang, of course. There could be an issue. There could be an issue going on within a family dynamic or with the Ten of Cups. And somebody, you know, we all get in that energy of like nostalgia, missing how things used to, the way things used to be, or missing our childhood, reflecting on our childhood memories and stuff like that. There could also be, you know, issues going on in your own personal Ten of Cups that you co-created. Listen, if that man or that woman ain't treating you right and treating themselves right enough to treat you right, you better leave that man. You better leave that woman and walk away with your blessings, divine love chosen, and show them why they not to play with you. Or themselves. Playing themselves. You better walk away with your blessings and start nourishing that strength of being on your own too, embracing your freedom. Okay? Because they definitely finna learn their lesson. Especially with my divine love chosen, my divine lovers, the ones who embrace a divine union, right? Not the ones who, you know, the ones who be in that whole ass energy. They always gonna learn their lesson. They gonna learn their lesson fucking with the genuine lovers. Okay? Just period. I was hearing that earlier when I woke up. I mean, I'm single. Man, but somebody needed to hear it because Spirit kept saying to me, you better leave that man and walk away with your blessings. If they think they finna play with you and play with purpose, okay. You better let them drown on some Titanic shit. I bet you they gonna try to come back around and come to you for air to breathe. Okay. It don't matter, you know. It don't matter your age or nothing. It don't matter how long you put in work with your lover. It don't matter nothing. Okay. Ain't no love lost. You better teach them a lesson if you have to. Shit. And you could probably even, you know, be who you are. Make them learn a lesson. You could forgive them. Divine separation. Divine reconciliation. But at the end of the day, you know, if they're genuine in their learning, right? If they're genuine in the learning, but at the end of the day, okay, clarify this. This Ten of Cups and this Five of Wands, because the Ten of Cups coming out was good energy, okay? Yeah. There could be somebody guided to walk away from a union and go your own way. forgot what I was finna say, but somebody's looking for clarity. Oh, that's what I was saying. You could be guided to, again, like I said in my last reading, there could be divine lovers and an energy. Yeah, you are emotionally stable on your own. Doesn't mean you have to be alone. Sometimes motherfuckers need to be knocked upside their head by spirit, by the universe, as reminders, because that money be changing people. Okay? Especially, the person in a relationship who, instead of, doing the spiritual work on themselves, they use their partners who's very faithful, who is very, religious, who is very connected to spirit. They use their partners to do the work for them. You better leave that motherfucker and remind them. Okay? Remind them who you are. Okay? That don't mean you don't love them. Just period. But like I said in my last reading, there could be an energy of that as well, where you and a divine lover is in the energy of being guided to being guided in your individualism, but still being connected. Right? Still, your heart space is connected. It's not any like real ill will or hatred. It's just more so indifference. But you ain't no motherfucking what you gonna call it, punching bag, divine love chosen. You ain't no motherfucking spiritual bank of blessings. No. To the ungrateful. Okay. Ooh. Alright, let's see what else needs to be illuminated. Because in a divine union, you should be so engulfed in your own personal growth and your own, hobbies, your own personal growth, that you don't got time to be ill-willed. You don't got time to be deceptive and sneaky and, because you're so focused on your own personal growth and your own personal level up and your own personal co-creation with the divine Most High. What else needs to be illuminated? Yeah, somebody could be confused or heavily in their head about I don't even want to read this energy, to be real, because this is feeling like a little bit too personal to somebody in my energy. Not necessarily to me, because I don't mind, airing my own shit out, but this is feeling like a little bit too personal. But I'll just say it like this. Divine love chosen, right? There could be somebody in your energy who is determined to trying to withhold from you, right? Withhold communication, whatever that may be. Withhold, whatever that may be. And reconciling with like other people, right? Pouring their energy. They could be guided to surrender with you or to you, and they could be reconciling with other people instead and feeling like they're, they are deluding themselves and feeling like they are on the right track because they are putting that energy that they're guided to reciprocate towards you, because they're in your energy, trying siphoning your energy and receiving your divine abundance and your divine energy, and they're going towards other people instead, other karmic entities and other people instead, and pouring into them. And that could be an issue. But somebody could be in their head thinking about if you are in that energy. They could be withholding from you, wondering if you are in that energy, and then acting out for the just in case she is. Oh, just in case she is overindulging. Let me go ahead and do it. Like, please. Grow the fuck up. Okay. Get you some motherfucking business. Go plant that motherfucking seed from scratch. Somebody could be angry or upset because you have aligned with one of your divine love chosen, and they want to come towards you. They want to surrender their faith, what they're feeling and what they're going through. It's like somebody, listen, your mission and your responsibilities on your mission, your guidance, your inner quest, and your relationship with the Most High, it does not have to be explained. Yeah, you want to be understood by the people that you love, especially in divine union. But if they don't have as much faith as you, there ain't much you can do. There ain't much you can do. Look, Spirit's like, this is a situation, and it may not even be like overindulging in with the last set of cards that I had seen. It may not even be like, somebody overindulging sexually and being and cheating and fucking around. It could also be a situation where somebody is guided to align with you. Somebody is guided to hold your hand. One of your divine love chosen is guided to hold your hand. And somebody could have an issue with that. Confirmation. Somebody could have an issue with that. Somebody's faith and spirit is already, very unstable, right? They barely have faith, right? Their partner has held more faith than they have, and their partner has done more of the work. So they would be in the energy of putting all of their all of their spiritual responsibility on their partner. And that's how it was back in the days too. You know, traditionally, them old outdated traditions though, no, that ain't gonna, no. Where usually, not, 9 times out of 10, the men would be in that energy trying to put it all on the feminine, right? Feeling like, oh, as long as I work and provide, and you take care of the spiritual aspect of the relationship, your faith, right? And somebody could be in an energy, going through conflict, disagreement, because no matter how much you try to explain your spiritual connection and your supernatural abilities to the Divine Most High, to your partner, if they're not doing the work on themselves to nourish the relationship that they have with spirit, men can have relationships, deep relationships and supernatural abilities with the Divine Most High as well, because we all have that feminine and masculine energy within us. But if they're not doing that work as well to nourish their own spirit and their own relationship with the Most High, there's no amount of convincing you can do about your connection to Mother Nature and what you see and what you prophesize and, your visions and the things that you see. There's conflict and disagreements because of who you are. How you be. Your unwavering faith. This is also giving me an energy of a masculine energy who feels some type of way because you are not in this capitalistic colonizing mindset at this point in your life. Keeping your intentions with your business in alignment with your truth, in alignment with the greatest good for the whole, right? Keeping your intentions in alignment with spirit, right? But ain't nobody finna come into your life trying to colonize and exploit you, Divine Love Chosen. No, you move at your own pace. And if you had the means, then you would be able to share more and give more and be of service in other ways, the ways in which that you want to, but you still are in this energy of being of service and being patient for your rewards. But somebody wants to come in and hold your hand, and somebody got an issue with that. And this doesn't necessarily mean you have to walk away from the whole union, but it could be walking away from the situation. But it could also be, when it comes to, it could also be such a extreme circumstance where somebody is asking them to, the non-believer is asking somebody to sacrifice their faith and sacrifice their relationship to the Most High and sacrifice their supernatural abilities and their relationship to Mother Nature and their relationship to the Lord and their relationship to God and their relationship to Krishna and their relationship to whom they praise. Even if it is, even if you do align with the physical person, somebody could be asking you to sacrifice your relationship with a relationship in your life that is full of abundant spiritual blessings. That is, a sacred relationship in your life that is a part of your greater mission. That's like, a bitter baby daddy or a bitter husband. Doesn't have to be, but it could be the women's too. That's like, recognizing, say if your partner or your person has a genuine friend in their life, right, that uplifts them and encourages them to their greater self, and the bitter baby daddy or the bitter husband is asking you to sacrifice that relationship because that relationship, brings out a side of you that is a part of your best self. Please. Only time you should be sacrificing friendships and relationships and loving people from a distance is when they are very detrimental to your well-being. Just period. Let your person be free. Let your person be free. Make their own decisions. But of course you're gonna have an issue with deceptive people or like deceptive friendships, deceptive and people who move in that energy of lying and deceiving and being in this egomaniac energy and being in this energy of take, what can I get. No. But the thing about it is, somebody could possibly see you in that energy, judging your circumstances because of where you are. No. You just have an issue with surrendering and reciprocating. You have an issue with surrendering that ego and reciprocating. Hitting that subscribe button or hitting that follow button while you at it watching me. Right? It's real life simple. It's really real life simple. It really is. You ain't asking for much but reciprocation and respect. And you're so unbothered, Divine Love Chosen, that it's not a necessity for you. Those who are unwilling to surrender, and those who are heavily in your energy, watching what you got going on, determined, but unwilling to surrender and reciprocate that energy and show support. It's never nothing to you. It's never nothing. You gonna walk away and love people from a distance. Oh, I'm here showing you genuine support at the most basic level that we can. You align with me. You catch on to me. You catch on to my energy. You're watching me. You're watching what I got going on. You're minding my business. Yet you're unwilling to reciprocate because of your ego. Okay, bet. I'm going to do what I feel called to do and what I feel guided to do. Honor my worth and walk away and love people from a distance and make room to align with my Divine Love Chosen that are willing to surrender ego and their ill will and reciprocate. Just period. Yeah. We got the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. And somebody could, feel some type of way. Because you are protected. Because they don't want you communicating. They want you to give up your Wheel of Fortune. They want you to stop communicating. They want to silence you. This Queen of Pentacles energy. Then it's Five of Cups energy. Because you are protected from all of their ill will that they're sending your way. And they're receiving that karma right in return. That could be the energy as well. Yeah, look. Patient for your rewards and your abundance. I hope that helps. I hope it resonates, Divine Love family. Divine Love chosen. If you do, be sure to like the video, comment, and subscribe. If you need a one-on-one, you can email me. If you feel called to donate to my business, my Cash App is there too. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.